Good evening, igama lami uLwandle wakwaMasoga, and tonight we're having our meaningful conversation, ukukhula without abazali, as well as a blessing of ukukhula nabo abazali. A conversation that speaks to the heart of a family loss and the quiet blessings we tend to overlook. As we're approaching the season of Mother's Day as well as Father's Day, many of us celebrate presence yabazali bethu. We celebrate uthando. We definitely celebrate guidance and the foundation where it was given to us. But for abanye abantu, they don't have the privilege of celebrate with abazali babo. And moments like this, they carry a different weight. It's a reminder of the absence of longing and a journey shaped by ukulahlekelwa. So namhlanje tonight I am joined by umfundisi Reverend Umzomuhle Sibiya, who shares a deeply personal story of ukukhula without both parents. Losing your mother at the age of 10, and in the later year at the age of 11, he lost his father. And of course, kule conversation, we're not only reflecting on the pain of ukulahlekelwa, we are also unpacking resilience, faith, as well as identity, and what it truly means to grow up and find your way without personal guidance. And at the same time, this serves as a reminder, which is a gentle reminder to me, I always put it that way, to those who still have abazali, to cherish, honor, and appreciate the blessings of their presence while besakhona, and they still can. Just as a scripture taken from Exodus 20 verse 12 in the NIV, it's honor ubabako and your mother, so that you may live long in the land and the Lord your God is giving you. Mfundisi, sort of. Unjani?
Ngiyaphila unjani wena?
Siyaphila. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I know this is a very touching story for you. Njengoba bese ngishilo ukuthi you lost your parents at a very tender age. At the age of 10, usungazi lutho, and then age of 11, I mean, you haven't even reached 16 of understanding. Can you take us back to your childhood? What do you remember most about abazali bakho?
Asibonga kakhulu ithuba, and sibonga uNkulunkulu for the opportunity esitholayo namhlanje to sit and to reflect.
Yeah.
Phembe ukuthi siqale ngiyafisa ukuba sicabange ukuthi the reason why we are doing this ngoba izwi likaNkulunkulu liyasikhuthaza ukuthi sinqoba ngezwi lobufakazi, and we should testify ukuze sikwazi ukuthi silekelele abanye abantu. And ngiyakholwa ukuthi emva kokuthi sikhulumile namhlanje khona umuntu ozosizakala nozolekeleleka. So ngakhulela endaweni yaSolundi la ngazalelwa khona, ngakhulela endaweni yaSolundi as a small boy.
Yeah.
And I had a connection kakhulu noma wami more than ubaba wami, because ubaba wayemuntu nje owayengajwayele ukuba sekhaya ngenxa ukuthi umuntu wayeyiphuzela eyithandela abangane yabo, angabuyi methanda abuye ngaleso sikhathi abuya ngaso. So I had a close bond noma wami, and ngangu last born ngumagcini ekhaya, so ngangingane nje eyayumagcini ekhaya. So I grew up in that setting, Olundi, and I must say ukuthi kwangekho lula ekhaya, impilo engekho lula ekhaya ngenxa ukuthi ubaba uyena umuntu owayenemali kodwa engekho available. Bese kuthi umama uyena wayezamela kodwa waye available, kodwa that was enough, and that was good for us. Njengabantwana bakhe ukuthi umama was there while ubaba was going around, abuye methandile angabuyi mengathandanga. Kodwa into yami nje nokukhula kwami yayinjalo in terms of setting yethu ukuthi sasihlezi nje njalo sinomama isikhathi esiningi, uyena umama wayehleze khona eseduzane, therefore ibond nenhliziyo yami kakhulu yayinamathele kuyo uma wami, njengoba sengishilo ukuthi kuma wami mina ngangiwogcina, so imina engangiphikelwa uma ngenza into wrong, akakwenzanga ngibe kwenzile. So that is how I grew up nje endaweni yaSolundi.
Okay, you know, when you're speaking about ukukhula kwakho, it's actually reminding me the same. So just to give you a background as well, I know we're sharing a story about you, but let me just put you at ease. Ukhuluma nawe nomuntu okhule nomzalo yedwa. So I also lost my father at the age of 5. Never had the opportunity to meet him. So nami ngulas born. And but mina ngizona kakhulu noma. But nakhona futhi my family will always have very fond memories of my dad. And it's so sad not to actually say ukuthi mina, oh, I remember this with my dad. But I think when you're speaking about that, it's open. I think it's a way of healisha. And I hope now while we're talking about this, it's also going to heal you. So thank you so much for opening that up. It just brought me back as well. Let's speak about the loss and the experience. Losing umzali is difficult, as you just mentioned, but losing both, which within such spaces, like a year apart of each. How did you process that as a young boy?
I think kumele sikuvume lokho ukuthi uma ulahlekelwa umzali noma ngabe ulahlekelwa umzali umdala noma ngabe ulahlekelwa umzali uyingane, it just changes impilo yakho one way or the other. And I think into eyabanzima kakhulu for me as umntwana omncane is to see my mother egula. Uma wami wagula so much in a way yokuthi waze wabamncane egula ngoba wayeluze weight nje agcine sequkulo kwagcina sekunayo yonke le nto leyo. So ngake kubona lobo buhlungu lobo, ngibona ubuhlungu ayedlula kubona, and it was very very painful for me to see that. I think ngenkathi sekufika isikhathi sokuthi ahambe emhlabeni, I was at the point la engase ngithi khona enhlizweni yami eyuma umzwile uhlungu manje. So uma wami ke washona and I was 10 ngaleso sikhathi leso. Ngesikhathi kwenzeka I must say akaze kube into ebhlungu kakhulu. I think ngaba nambu nje nganganaka ukuthi something has happened. So kwaba ukuthi nje umama ushonile and then umama uyangcwatshwa, and I think I felt it later on ukuthi ama roles aseshintshile. Uyabona ukuthi uma ushonelwa umama, you sleep namhlanje unomama, uvuke kusasa everything has changed. Umama wakhe seshonile ngoba you move from being a child to an adult. You just move kanjalo nje kuyazenzekela ngoba akusekho la ozotetema khona, akusekho la ozokhala khona. So it just changes your whole life nje just like that. And the reality lesingeke size siyiphike ukuthi uma ulahlekelwa umzali you just ishintsha yonke into. So I think that is what happened even with me ukuthi one moment nginomama everything is fine, and then the next moment seyishintshile impilo sengiyithola ngikwi space la khona okufanele ukuthi khona ngikwazi ukuphila ngaphandle kwakhe, ngaphandle kama wami. And then so later on ubaba washona after a year, and ubaba wami wathathwa i-heart attack. And we saw that nama siblings wami ukuthi ubaba is not taking it well indaba yokuhamba kama emhlabeni. So ubaba washintsha, wangabe saba ubaba uhambayo nje, wahlala ekhaya until ehambe emhlabeni. And that also kwenza ukuthi ngivuleke kamehlo manje and see ukuthi yo impilo isishintshile just like that. Ngabona ukuthi yonke into isishintshile, indlela yokwenzeka kwezinto isishintshile. And I think into eyaba worse ngoba ngangizalwa namantombazane and babe badala kunami. So what happened was bavele bahamba bohlala nama boyfriend abo, ngasala ngedwa ekhaya. So they will come nje to check me now and again, kodwa ngisale ngedwa ekhaya bona sebehambile bayohlala nama boyfriend abo. And I think that's where I felt a change empilweni yami ukuthi everything is changing. But also that is when I lost myself as ingane ngoba ngase ngikwazi ukuzenzela into engiyifunayo ukuyenza. And then I started smoking izinto kufanele ngaba ngiyibhemi, ngaqala ngayihlanganisa nabantu kufanele ngaba ngiyihlanganisi nabo. I was in a space la kungekho umuntu khona ongikhuzayo ukuthi nje ngizenzela noma yini. And wes ngingane ngabona ngisadinga ukuthi kube ne guidance, ngisadinga ukuthi ngikhuzwe, ngisadinga ukuthi ngithethiswe, ngisadinga ukuthi ngiqondiswe endleleni, kodwa there was no one to do that. Yes, there was no one to do that. So ngagcina ngiyifake ezintweni eziningi okwangafanele ukuthi ngiyifake kuzona njengengane, kodwa i-guidance yasilahlekile. So there was no one to guide me. Wayengasekho umuntu engimsabayo. umuntu ongangikhuza.
Not even like extended family members.
Yeah, so impilo yethu ekhaya was very strange ukuthi ngangazi khona ukuthi bakhona abantu especially bawubaba kakhulu kodwa they were not close to me. They were not close to us. Mina ngikhule nje ngazi umama nobaba nezingane zasekhaya. That's what I knew and ngibona abantu engangibajwayele. So yikho ke kwavele kwaba difficult for me uma labantu engibajwayele sebevele basususwa phambi kwami at an early age ngimncane ngingako bonke sebeqhelisiwe phambi kwami, so sekufanele ukuthi ngizame to approach life ngendlela ehlukile manje, to approach life ngendlela engafani nangendlela ade ngiapproacha ngayo. Kodwa phezulu kwakho konke okwakunzima kunakho konke ukuthi njengoba ngichazile ukuthi mina I had a very close relationship with my mother. Mina ngangithi mangibuya esikoleni ngangaye ekhaya, ngangibuya esikoleni ngihambe ngiyela kusebenza khona umama, and then I will wait for my mother aphume emsebenzini and then we will go home together. So there was that pattern empilweni yami ukuthi ngangazi ukuthi from school ngiyala kusebenza khona umama, ngifike ngihlale khona ngidle khona, and then emva komsebenzi sihambe siye ekhaya. So there was that pattern. And uma sekushintsha yonke into sekufanele manje ngi-understand ukuthi I need to go straight home. And kusanda kwenzeka, sanda kushona umama, I found myself going to that place many times. Bangikhumbuza ukuthi hayi phela manje indodana akasekho ma, so ungavela uzama ukuthi uye ekhaya. So it changed a lot empilweni yami. It changed a lot empilweni yami, and I believe ukuthi kubantu abalahlekelwe abazali empilweni yabo, it just changes a lot empilweni yakho. It changes a lot ngoba there's a time where you need umzali wakho and you can't find umzali wakho.
Absolutely. Let's go into faith and healing. Let's fast forward Umzomuhle from that young boy and let's push to it, because you just gave us a summary of impilo yako where you ended up having to do substances that you weren't supposed to be doing, and then obviously you knocked it off on your own, I'm supposing, ngiyacabanga. And then when did the ministry come out? Like what brought you into ministry?
Yabona mphambo ukuthi sikhuluma ukuthi what brought me to ministry, I think into enkulu kunayo yonke eyenzeka after that kuleso swombe lo sokuthi I had two sisters, and my sisters left bahamba bayohlala with my boyfriends abo. Unfortunately they died. So what I witnessed empilweni yami is at the age of 13 years, I had no mother, I had no father, I had no sisters, because osisi bami sebehambile bahlala nalabo baba laba, and they died. And they died because of izifo lezi ezithelelanayo ngelokhuzana ngokuthi babenza izinto lezi ababezenza. So I think the difficulty, yazi ukuthi if you think about my story, you think about how I was comforted by i-presence yosisi bami, ukuthi at least I still have sisters. Noma uma engasekho noma baba engasekho, but I still have sisters, and also they are taken away from me nabo as well. So I find myself in the middle of the road, and now impilo yami became worse. Impilo yami became worse. I was lost. Ngaba umfana omncane ucasukile, ngaba umfana omncane onolaka. There was a time in my life where ngangasabe umuntu nje, momdala ngikusabe, momncane angikusabe. I was just ready nje ukulwa nanoma ubani, because kwakukhona into nje ngathi isilwane iyakhula enhlizweni yami. And unfortunately ngangasiyena umuntu owayekhuliswe ngokholo. Ekhaya nje kwakungasiyinto eyayikhulunywa indaba yokholo nokuya esontweni nani. So ngangakhuliswanga ngendlela yokholo. So ngangicabanga nje ukuthi shuthi uNkulunkulu akangithandi, yonke into ayenzeki kahle. There was just a lot of pain eqhamuka empilweni yami, kunzima. There was a time where I couldn't go to school because there was no one manje ozokulekelela to go to school. Yabona ukuthi nje it was dark, and yazi ukuthi many times, because we're speaking about healing, ukuthi many times ngangicabanga ukuthi ngiyi-mistake emhlabeni. So I thought nje ukuphila kwami nokuba kwami emhlabeni kuyi-mistake in such a way yokuthi at an early age of my life mina I tried to kill myself. I tried to thatha impilo yami but kwangenzeka. So there was that cloud nje eyayingilandela, ngibona sengathi ngiyi-mistake, ngibona sengathi ayikho into engiyiphilelayo. And I started to develop something very strange ukuthi njengoba abantu basekhaya beshonile, I started to develop i-conclusion yokuthi mhlambe nami ngisale ngephutha I will die anyway. So ngenza ngaba nesibindi ke lokho so ukuthi nje I can do anyhow, I can talk anyhow, ngingenza noma yini. Kwaze kwafika isikhathi ke before ministry, kwafika isikhathi where I was introduced to Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Yes, that's when I was introduced to Jesus Christ, and that was a turning point of my life. That's where my whole life changed. Ila khona impilo yami yonke yashintsha khona, ila khona kwaba khona i-restoration ye-dignity yami as a young boy, ye-dignity yami as umfana olahlekelwa abazali, as umfana above all olahlekelwa umndeni wami.
Absolutely.
Yes. So and then I found Christ, and then izinto zami zaqala ke zashintsha, my life changed.
Okay.
Yes.
So for a young boy, a young girl who has or is in a similar situation but akazi ukuthi enze njani, you telling us that you were introduced to uNkulunkulu. Who introduced you to uNkulunkulu? And naye lo muntu, that young boy, that young girl that is watching right now, they also want to understand ukuthi how mfundisi sichazele phela sicebise nathi usitshele ukuthi senze njani. How would you tell them like a story on how you got introduced to uNkulunkulu? Maybe now you could introduce them to the uNkulunkulu athinteke.
Yeah, so umuntu wangi-introduce kuNkulunkulu is very easy. Umfundisi autism, yes. It's very easy, who invited me esontweni, and then waqala wangifundisa because ngangenayo background yenkonzo.
Okay.
In fact, the funniest thing ukuthi ubaba wami wayehleze ngitshela ukuthi mina into yesonto into yabelungu. So ubaba ulolo say no, into yabelungu leyo uNkulunkulu akabathanda abantu abamnyama, uthanda abelungu. So that is what I heard engqondweni yami. So lo mfundisi wayesebenza umsebenzi omkhulu enhlizweni yami nasempilweni yami to change that narrative. Ukuthi angifundise ukuthi nami in Jesus I belong.
Yes.
Akusikhona ukuthi nje wabantu abanjani, kodwa nami myself I belong. But I think into enkulu kunayo yonke wangifundisa ukuthi it's not over. It's not over. And angese ngeke ngahlangana nabantu abaningi empilweni yami abacabanga ukuthi just because anginayo mama, just because anginayo baba, then the plan of God changes. Okay. And I want to say, iplan kaNkulunkulu ayivinjwa ukuthi awunayo mama. Iplan kaNkulunkulu ayivinjwa ukuthi awunayo baba. I know ukuthi sometimes we think, hey, just because angisenabo abazali, size sicabanga ukuthi mhlambe umuntu ongenabazali, yazi ukuthi sometimes abanye abantu abangenabazali they feel like bakhubazekile in a way.
Yes,
they feel like bakhubazekile in a way because you'll find ukuthi umuntu akakwazi ukwenza lutho, ulokhu epraise ukuthi ngiyintandane, yabo akafuna ukuzama lokho epraise ukuthi ngiyintandane. Bakhona abantu abanjalo ababoshiwe, beboshwe ubuntandane. And I thank God ukuthi uNkulunkulu wangisave, and Jesus saved me from that. And that has been izwi eliphile empilweni yami ukuthi uma indodana yomuntu inikhulula noba ngabakhululekile impela. Jesus can set you free from zonke lezo zinto lezo sokuyicabanga ngawe. But I just want us to believe ukuthi iplan kaNkulunkulu ayishintshwa ukuthi abazali abasekho. Iplan kaNkulunkulu ayishintshwa ukuthi mhlambe ubaba wakho kulahlile ngoba bakhona abanye abanabo abazali kodwa abazali babalahlile. Iplan kaNkulunkulu ayishintshwa ukuthi mhlambe uma wakho kulahlile. Iplan kaNkulunkulu ayishintshwa ukuthi ubaba wakho wakuphika. Iplan kaNkulunkulu ayishintshwa ukuthi ukhula ungabaza abazali bakho, because iplan kaNkulunkulu ayiqali usufike emhlabeni, iqala before ufike emhlabeni. Thina esikholwayo siyakwazi lokho ukuthi uNkulunkulu uthi kuJeremiya, ngingakakubumbi, ngingakakwenzi, ngingakabeki esiswini sikama wakho, I knew you, and already I had a plan ngempilo yakho. So uNkulunkulu in a way uthi kithi in that sentence or in that verse uthi kithi mina njengoNkulunkulu angiqala ukuplana impilo yakho usufikile ngiplana impilo yakho before you come. Therefore ngisho ngabe kuthiwa ulahlekelwa abazali uyafika, you reach your destiny, but you have to pull yourself up and believe ukuthi my life ayisafani manje, impilo yami ayisafani. So mina ayikho enye into engiyaziyo, I don't have any solution ngaphandle ukuthi to believe in Jesus Christ. You are being set free, uyakhululeka, uyakhululwa kuyo yonke into ekubambile, kuyo yonke ubuhlungu odlula kubo, because when I came to Jesus Christ I found a purpose and inhliziyo yami yaqala yaba nokuthula. And angifuni uqamba manga ngathi kube ngathi kwenzeka umlingo, cha kwenzeka ngumlingo. It took time, prayers and prayers, attending church, listening to inchumayelo, going to Bible study, because we also have the responsibility for our healing. We need to go into a space where we will find healing.
Yes, absolutely. Yes. Onendlebe uzwile, and I love that. I love shuthi kahle kahle into yako Sibiya, that's why it's not over.
Yeah, it's not
It's not over.
Yes,
okay,
yes.
I caught on to that. But also, what kept you going through your lost?
Through my lost, I think before I met Christ, I think God just kept me, because I tried 3 times to kill myself, and it just didn't happen. To go through it, but 3 times I tried, it didn't happen, because uNkulunkulu already was ahead of me. Unkulunkulu already knew ukuthi khona into esazokwenzeka empilweni yami. There is something and there is a transformation esazokwenzeka empilweni yami. So I just believe ukuthi even before ngingakahlangani noJesu, God was with me.
Absolutely.
Even before ngingakamazi uJesu njengenkosi nomsindisi wami, God was with me, carrying me until the time la mehla amavulo akhona, and I was able to see ukuthi nawo amandla kaNkulunkulu. But angeke sikhulume sengathi it's an easy journey.
Absolutely.
It's not easy. And yazi ukuthi interesting enough when you think about it, ukuthi there are days where you feel like, yo, namhlanje I need my mother. And there are days where you feel, especially my mother, angisho kabi ubaba vele sasingenayo close relationship naye, kodwa most of the time I think inhliziyo yami iyayikhumbule umama. And then when I miss my mother, and I've learned it's okay to cry, so sometimes I cry and then I pray, I say, God, give me strength to continue. I've come so far ukuthi ngingakhathala manje, and you have made a way for me ukuthi ngingakhathala. So it's okay, it's human nature to miss abazali bakho or umzali wakho. It's human nature to feel ubuhlungu at some point, because these people, they were supposed to be part of your life. And you see impilo inzima, because sometimes impilo isinikeza isikhathi to heal. You know, namhlanje you are broken, tomorrow you need to walk. You need to walk. You need to walk. And sometimes we become wounded healers. Sometimes we become wounded healers. We just need to walk. And abantu who are there and waiting, I'm waiting here to be healed so that I can live, so that I can be alive. They might wait forever.
Yeah.
So we've made sifundo ukuthi la emhlabeni nje ushona edustini uvuke uyithintithe and say, Lord, let's go, asiqhubeke Nkosi, carry me, continue with me. This is the journey. So I'm saying this because I know ukuthi sometimes lezi zinto ziyenzeka. Ziyenzeka lezi zinto. Some of us, because ngikhuluma in a context of abantu abakholwayo, some of us kuyenzeka ukuthi uthola ukuthi kade ushumayela a most powerful sermon, basizakala abantu kade ushumayela. Uma uthi uyafika endlini, you start to feel down, you start to feel sorrow. It's okay. Just pray ukuthi uNkulunkulu ngipha amandla. And uNkulunkulu angeke akwazi ukuthi asisize ukuthi sikhohle ukuthi sake saba nabazali, kodwa uyasiza ukuthi sijwayele ukuphila ngaphandle kwabo. Ngeke uzukhohle ukuthi you once had a mother, ngeke ukhohle ukuthi you once had a father. Noma ngabe kuthiwa akazombone, ama senses akho ayasho nje ukuthi khona umuntu khona umzali owakwaba naye kufanele ngabe ukhona manje akekho, whether you are sad and whether you are happy. Kodwa ngiyafisa ukuthi sifike to the point la esithi khona God has done great things empilweni zethu, where we say in the midst of all of that siyawabona amandla kaNkulunkulu empilweni zethu.
Wazwashumayela mfundisi.
Awela
Yazi ngizwa phakathi. Ngizwa phakathi. Let's speak about family and parenthood. Sesikhulumile, we've touched base on losing parents. Let's move manje to having abazali. When you see imndeni yanamhlanje, especially those with both parents, what goes through your mind? Mubona muthi mhlambe nyovakasha and you see all of that. Does that bring you back to the younger self who would say, oh, I wish I could have had that? Or you out with that, no matter, you just encourage it to abandon, so babon, hey, appreciate what you have. What goes through your mind?
I think iqiniso lihle futhi iqiniso lifanele ukuthi likhulunywe ukuthi sonke siyafisa ngabe we grew up nabazali bethu in a normal setup nje ye family emakhaya, but I always try to draw the line. Okay, I always try to draw the line because it's easy ukuthi uma ungenabo abazali bese uba bitter towards abantu abanabazali. Yabo, I guess as isibonelo because the conversation yethu ihamba izifike entweni zokuthi kune Mother's Day kune Father's Day.
Yes, where we get into
that. I guess as isibonelo ngalokho ukuthi enye yezinto okube kufanele ukuthi ngiyifunde njengomzomuhle oshonele uma wakhe noshonele ubaba wakhe. Enye yezinto bekufanele ngiyifunde ukuthi umuntu epost uma wakhe ngeMother's Day akaqhosheli mina. Umuntu eposta ubaba wakhe ngeFather's Day akaqhosheli mina. Not everything eyenzakalayo it's about me. Ngoba kwesinye isikhathi we don't heal ngenxa yalokho, ngenxa ukuthi the moment sibona abantu be celebrate ama families abo, the moment sometimes kuze xabane ngisho abangani because omunye umngane unabazali omunye akanabo abazali baze baxabana abantu benga understandani ngenxa yalokho ukuthi lo onabazali afile sengathi lo omunye is less of a person ngoba kanabo abazali. And it's unfortunate ukuthi kwi society siphila kuyo abanye baza besho ukuthi hayi kambe wena vele awukhuliswanga abazali bakho, that's why ucabanga kanje, that's why ubuka izinto kanje. Kanti funeka sikwazi lokho ukuthi akekho umuntu ophakamisa isandla sakhe ethi uNkulunkulu ngicela uthathe uma wami, uNkulunkulu ngicela uthathe ubaba wami. It happens in nature, it happens, kuyazenzekela. And I always hear abanye abantu saying uNkulunkulu ngeke azakwenza kimi lokho, uNkulunkulu ngeke angithathe mina ngakamakhela uma indlu. We all wanted that. Yabo, we all wanted that, we all wanted to do that, but into engifisa ukuthi siyibuke right now noma sisazokhuluma ngendaba ye Mother's Day ne Father's Day, into engifisa ukuthi siyibuke right now ukuthi kufanele sithandaze ukuthi uNkulunkulu asihile, ukuthi noma sibona abanye abantu benabazali singafili sengathi lokho bakwenza against us. Uma sibona abantu be celebrate ama families wabo, masibona abantu be celebrate singaboni ngathi they are doing it against us. It's a problem le engikhuluma ngayo njengamanje. It's a problem kubantu beshadile, it's a problem kubantu be engaged with the hope yokuthi bafuna ukushada babanga ukuthi omunye akanabo abazali omunye unabo abazali. Baze bakhuluma amagama amabi komunye nomunye because they are thinking ukuthi mina ngingcono ngoba nginabazali, mina and sometimes uthola ukuthi akuyena umuntu onabazali okhulumayo, yilo ongenabo abazali ohleze victim njalo phela vele wena you were privileged wakhuliswa abazali bakho. Yes, that's why I'm saying and I've said we must learn to step up and say I'm still human, I'm fully human. Ukuthi anginabo abazali, that was not my choice, but I'm still human because God lives in me. Absolutely. Jesus loves me.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So thank you for touching base with Mother's Day. As I did mention, we're approaching a season. I mean, we're going to Mother's Day. Then it's going to be Father's Day. I think I suffer when it comes to Father's Day. That's where I suffer the most because I don't even have a picture to post to say Happy Father's Day, Happy Heavenly Father's Day to my dad. But I still have the privilege of posting umawami because ukona, and I mean I'm very, very, very close to my mother. I love her dearly. I hold it to my hand. But omunye again naye, we're going to the season now where you've been there. What can you say? Enzenjani? Kweleyo season abantu they celebrate babungaza usuku olukhulu where they on. I mean, we see even on social media to a point where they're buying their mother's cars, you know, and kuba buhlungu to us ukuthi hey so ngizofika nini kuleli zinga nami ngikwazi ukuthengela uma wami imoto, build my mother a house. Asikakhulumi in a sense of losing abazali. Let's also speak into the social media pressure that we're facing as well as a youth, as young adults as well. How do we navigate through konke lokho? What do you say to us? Nami, what do you say to me? Ungasakhulumi ngosibukayo.
Okay. So first thing engifisa ukuthi ngikhulume ngayo is that and I'm basing this on my experience and ekukhuleni kwami ukuthi mina I've been so blessed. Yazi ukuthi mina ngike ngibezwe abantu bekhuluma ngesonto ngendlela embi. Some people they say we left church but not God and all of that. So my experiences ethu ngesonto are different. Of course, I have my experiences abhlungu nami esontweni where I was not treated fair, where I didn't like into eyashiwo, where because it's a community la kuhlala khona abantu. Kodwa I think isonto mina has been a means to allow amandla kaNkulunkulu to be seen empilweni yami. Mina ngibatholile omama esontweni. Ngabathola obaba esontweni. Ngabathola obhuti esontweni. Ngabathola osisi esontweni.
Okay.
So I found the family esontweni, and I'm talking about abantu abangazi nokuthi ngubani wakuphi, abantu nje abahlangana nami enkonzweni enkosini, and then they became olokhuzana or abazali bami, they became obhuti bami, not because they want to close igap yabazali bami kodwa just because they want to be present
there,
because enye yezinto leyo eyayenzeke to many of us esingenabo abazali uthola ukuthi there is umama ozamayo kodwa wena you are refusing. Ngicela ukuthi ngibuye kule osuyimentionile because you have mentioned it ukuthi uyazi and healing yethu kwesenye isikhathi yenzeka ngendlela engafani. When it comes to Mother's Day, mina I would rather post labo mama engikhuluma ngabo, the mothers that have tried to raise me basesontweni, the mothers that have bought me clothes, the mothers that have checked on me and all of that. I would rather post them than to say, oh, I don't have a mother and give away misery. Okay, and angusho kabi lokho, it's just my stand. Angusho kabi lokho mina ngicabanga nginomcabango wokuthi enye yezinto engayenza le empilweni yami, nginomcabango wokuthi when you try uzongizwa umuntu ofuna ukungizwa kulento le, when you every year when you want to wish your mother a heavenly happy birthday, you are somehow drawn back to the pain that you felt when you lost your mother. So njalo mawuthi happy Mother's Day in heaven, njalo mawuthi happy Father's Day in heaven, njalo mawuthi happy birthday in heaven, happy birthday bani in heaven. So njalo when you draw yourself into that sorrow, inhliziyo yakho nempilo yakho is drawn back to the same pain that you felt when you were burying them. So that's why I focus on the positive. I focus on the positive. I focus on people that are here with me. Abangizali I know. And akaze besho nabo ukuthi bafuna ukungizala biologically. Kodwa they are there, they are supporting me. They are closing a gap yama wami.
Yeah.
So I must appreciate them. Mele ngijabulele bona. Uyabona? Because I always think ukuthi uthini uma wami nje umama usibanibani seeing me ngised ngeMother's Day ngingaze ngisho kuye ukuthi happy Mother's Day ma. Uyabona? So uzoba nento ukuthi enhlizweni yakhe noma ngingazama kangakanani ukuthi ngisupport lengane izohlala ifila njalo ukuthi ayinawo mama. So the first thing I do baningi ke Nkosi yami, the first thing I do manje ngivuka nje kuseni ngithumela ama message happy Mother's Day, happy Mother's Day, happy Mother's Day, happy Mother's Day.
So you found mothers.
Yes, bese ngiyakhohlwa bese ngiyakhohlwa and then I move on with my day. Bese ngiyakhohlwa and then I move on with my day. So that has helped me so much to appreciate abantu abakhona. There are uncles who are raising us and basebenza kanzima to raise us. Bakhona o-auntie, bakhona obani, and there are good people ngempela who are there. Bakhona abantu abahlukumeza abantu abazintandane, abazihlobo. Iqiniso lelo singese silibalekele. Kodwa bakhona ngempela abantu who are really trying to be there, and those people should be appreciated. Those people should feel what you appreciate what they are doing to you. But also, the second part of your question is, sometimes uma unomzali kufuneke wazi lokho ukuthi you will never do izinto ezinkulu kumzali wakho uhluleke ukwenza izinto ezincane. You will never do. So abantu aba-afforda ukuthenga imoto, it's fine, bayekele wena yenza okusemandleni akho. Abantu aba-afforda ukuthengela omama babo izindlu ngaleso sikhathi kuyekele. Because we have this group of people abathi, hey, mhla uNkulunkulu wangisiza nami ngaba nezinto ngiyokwenza ukuthi noma do simple things. Lokho onamandla. Ngisho ungahamba uyothenga i-stick sweet e-tuck shop sa 50 cent uthi ma, happy Mother's Day. Uyazi ukuthi I'm still here. Ngisazama kodwa one day I will make things right. So kwesinye isikhathi we fold our hands ngenxa ukuthi we are expecting, and iBhayibheli thina abakholwayo liyasifundisa ukuthi othembekile kokuncane uyothembeka kokukhulu. So ukuze uNkulunkulu akuthembe ngezinto ezinkulu kumele uthembeke ngezinto ezincane. So awukwazi ukuthi to fold your arms and say, hey, ngelinye ilanga uNkulunkulu, because that day might not come. That day might not come. So phithizela nje ngeMother's Day, noma ngaba usebenzi noma uphithizela nje ngetiye, hug your mother, umtshengisa uthando. Ayi ma, ngizokuphorishela icathulo, ayi ma ngizokwenza ukuthi, ayi ma ngizokwenza ukuthi menze afile. And ngifuna ukukusho lokho ukuthi ngiyazi ukuthi ama relationships with our parents sometimes they can be complicated.
Yes.
But I want to say this, ukuthi umama uphilayo noma mongekho umehluko omkhulu kakhulu. So funeke ukuthi ukwazi ukuthi uthi hey Nkosi yami, noma ngabe kunzima kanje empilweni yami kodwa I'm still going to love my mother. I'm still going to show love to my parent. I'm still going to show love kubaba wami, whether ukhuliswa a single parent or whether ukhuliswa abazali ababili and all of that. And we really appreciate abantu abakhulisa ingane zabo ngabodwana, especially when you raise your kids. Umuntu owakutholisa leyo ngane ekhona ephila kodwa decidile to just turn away from you. And I want to say that ukuthi ngenxa yokuthi uNkulunkulu usuke seyiqedile iplan yomuntu, ayikho into engavimba ingane yakho ukuthi ifinyelele la uNkulunkulu afuna ukuthi ifinyelele khona. Noma angathena abhekele umuntu okunikeza ingane, God will be the father kuleyo ngane leyo, and that we must appreciate. You see, when we come to Jesus Christ, we receive lamandla nalesi sibindi lesi nale provision ukuthi ubone ingane yakho ikhula na unga understand ukuthi kwenzeke kanjani, ubone ingane yakho idlondlobala unga understand ukuthi kwenzeke kanjani, because you have decided ukuyinikela kuNkulunkulu, uNkulunkulu wakunikeza yona. You are no longer bitter because of umuntu owakulahlayo. So it's iqiniso lelo esingeke siliphike ukuthi sometimes abanye abazali they become angry baze bangasakwazi ukuthi bagone ingane zabo because they are angry ngenxa yento eyenzeke. And parenting is difficult, kunzima ukuba umzali, kodwa you must always remember ukuthi man, God is in control, Jesus is with me, I will never fail, and ngeke ufaile ngempela. And I want to say this to say kukhona abantu uma kwathiwa nje ibirthday ingane abantu ba contribute eqala kodwa they can't contribute for my birthday ingane zabo, and fanele sikukhuze lokho because the pain engayizwa mina ngilahlekelwa umzali wami, it's the same pain ingane izwayo, especially umizwa ukuthi ubaba wakho umuntu okholwayo ophumelele, because abanye baphumelele but they just decided ukuthi bazophila sengathi abanazi ingane.
So if you have a kid, please nakekela umntanakho.
Please, siyacela egameni likaJesu siyacela, please do the right thing.
So mfundisi, before nje sivale in any way, we've touched base kakhulu speaking about loving abazali. We spoke about love mostly. Let's talk about laba. We see it every single day. Khona abantu abahlupha abazali babo. khona imndeni ekhala insuku zonke semini sebusuku ntambama. We see it on social media. Abantwana beshaya abazali babo oma wabo, beating them up for imali. What can you say to those who take granted kwabazali?
Khona into ebuhlungu eyenzeka ngathi thina abantu angazi noma ukuthi noma ngizothi it's human nature noma yidemon elithile ukuthi you don't value something uma usenayo. You just don't value it. Ubona ivalue yayo uma isisusiwe phambi kwakho ukuthi lento ibiyivalue kangakanani. And I think into abantu ofanele, and sometimes I nami ngiyakubona lokho. Sometimes nami ngiyakubona lokho, ngibona ukuthi hey madoda, uyazi lo muntu akazi ukuthi ubusiso kangakanani ngokuba nomzali. And let's push it further. Let's push it further. Abanye abantu bakhuliswe abazali babo kanzima. Uma akhulisa kanzima ehlekwa abantu, ewasha emzini yabantu, ufunde, akufundise uze university, as soon as uthola umsebenzi bese ukhetha abangani bakho kunaye. Uma ecela isinkwa sika 20 rand uyanqapha uthethe. Kodwa makukhona izinto zoma baby shower wena okhokho 300 kuqala. Umzali wakho who has tried so much ukukhulisa, wabuza ubunzima, wabuza ubuhlungu, wahlekwa abantu, kodwa wathi ingane yami ngelinye ilanga meke yaphumelela kuzoba right. Asisho ukuthi abazali bethu bayasikweneta, kodwa asithi njengabantwana baNkulunkulu abakholwayo, let us remember ukuthi abazali bethu bamagugu and they can be taken away noma yinini. Umzali wakho lo omdelelayo wena manje khona omdingayo. Umzali wakho lo ohlekisa ngaye manje khona omdingayo. And nawe ngoba ukwenza nje one day umzali wakho will be taken away. Angishilo ngiqala ngathi akekho umuntu ovela phakamise isandla yathi inkosi ithatha umzali wami. It just happens, and mase kwenzekile you feel it. So I wish ngempela, especially kule generation yethu,
yes,
I wish ngempela ukuthi singaqala and value our parents. Yazi ukuthi khona abanye abantu umuntu aposte njoba siyasonta, aposte omama basesontweni, abaposte ngeke amposte uma wakhe, poste omama basesontweni, aposte bonke abantu basesontweni abaposte, kodwa akake kaze amposte uma wakhe, unamahloni okuposte uma wakhe. That's your blessing. That's your blessing. And ngelinye ilanga it will be taken away from you, and ngoba sengathi uNkulunkulu akakuthandi. So kufanele sifundise lento njengabantu. Lithi iBhayibheli encwadini yaMshumayeli, lokho isandla sakhe sifumana ukwenza kwenze ngamandla, ngoba you don't know ukuthi kusasa uzokwenzakalani. So uma unika ithuba lokuthanda manje, thanda manje.
Yes.
Uma unika ithuba lokuxolisa manje. There are two things that are urgent in this life. Is to love and is to forgive, because tomorrow is not guaranteed. So kubo bonke abantu who are treating abazali babo ngendlela ethi and kufanele bekhumbule ukuthi one day that will be taken. And asikusho kabi lokho, asikusho from bitterness, sikusho ngoba siyazi ukuthi intando kaNkulunkulu iyenzeka noma inini. Let us love our parents. Abanye abenzanga kahle bekhula, they didn't raise us kahle ngendlela besifuna ngayo, but nabo Nkosi yami benziwe ukuthi nabo bakhulisekanga kahle anyway. So abanye abazali abakwazi nokuthi kufanele sihagwe thina si generation esanda mahagi, si generation abazali they feel like umuntu uyazama umhaka athi hawu kahle because akakhulanga kanjalo. Kodwa we must be patient with our parents. Absolutely. And love our parents.
No, I absolutely, and I believe so. And uthole umuntu when izinto zabo zingabahambeli kahle belokhe bethi mina ngathakathwa ngoba ngihambela abazali. Now it makes sense when you say that. It definitely does. And I think even nomlalelo sibukayo uyacabanga uyasho ukuthi ya no, inyembezi zomuntu omdala zama wakho aziweli phansi for anything. Now let's go back to you now. Go back to your younger self. Looking back, what would you say to your younger self? Sumgaga manje, you're looking at yourself in the mirror. Let's look there. Uyibuke. Ukhulume with umzomuhle.
When I speak,
in that 10.
I think I'm very proud of myself. I'm very, very proud of myself. I think I fought with the help of the Lord. I fought ngilwile, ngaba na perseverance, ngaba nakho kumethemba uNkulunkulu ngempilo yami, ngaba nakho ukuyithemba nami
Yeah.
Ngaba nakho ukuthi ngithi anje ayikho into impossible empilweni yami. So I think if ngikhuluma nomzona 10 years ngingathi well done boy. You have done it, and I believe ukuthi uNkulunkulu is not done with me. God has not finished umsebenzi wakhe empilweni yami. Until it is finished, then there will be a time where I'll go into the grave. But as long nje ngisaphila, I think there's always something great uNkulunkulu ayibekile for me and angilungisela yona. I'm in a journey yokuthi ngethemba uNkulunkulu who is leading me. Absolutely. So I'm so grateful kuNkulunkulu, and I want to say thatha uJesu kuyaphileka nje, thatha uJesu kuyaphileka. uJesu uyakwazi ukugcina umuntu.
And I must say, I'm proud of you as well.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
What does home mean to you now?
I think because I work a lot with homes, and home is a place of love. Home is a place of forgiveness, and as I have said, but I think home is a place of fellowship, and I think we have lost that. Because you enter a space la khona ifamily ihleli khona ne table fanele ngabe bayadla and everybody is on the phone. So they can't fellowship now. Abakwazi ukuxoxa ngeimpilo zabo, abakwazi ukuthi, and you think about the old days sihlezi eduze komlilo, siba somlilo laphana.
Okay, angikho ke lapho mina.
We will share, and that's how I grew up. That's how I grew up. I grew up just sihlala ndawonye, and we would share food over a conversation and all of that, and that joined us together, and I'm appealing especially with generation yethu ukuthi they should be able, because sometimes umuntu ukhuluma nomzali wakhe ufaka ama headphones.
Yeah.
Umzali is trying to communicate something ufaka ama headphones.
Yeah.
Yabo. And we shouldn't be people abathanda njalo ukuhlezi beyi-isolate from our parents. But umzali wakho uzama ukukhuluma nawe, have a conversation. Yazi ukuthi there is beauty. There is beauty ekuhlaleni ulalela umuntu omdala exoxela izitori zakhe. Sometimes I sit with my aunt, angixoxele nje izitori zakhe, angitshele ezobusha bakhe, angitshele ukuthi hey boyfriend yami yoqala kwaba ubani kwenzakalani, hey angixoxele. And there is beauty, and ngihlezi ngithi if you want to find God khuluma nabantu abadala. If you want to know ukuthi uNkulunkulu unjani, sit down and talk nabantu abadala. Abantu abadala, they will tell you stories that will convince you to know ukuthi uNkulunkulu uyaphila. So let's rebuild our families. Thina njengabantu abancane, let's play our role. Ungancameli ukukhuluma nabantu abangekho etafuleni then abantu abasetafuleni. Ithathe nje phone uyibeke eceleni, uhlale, and then ngesikhathi esithile bese ngiyazi ukuthi we are addicted, so we are struggling. Nami I'm struggling because ngithatha ifone ngibeke lapha. Yes, ngithatha ifone ngibeke lapha, and then suddenly I miss my phone. Not because konke ngifuna ukuyenza, not because konke ngifuna ukumfonela,
yes.
I just miss it. I miss my phone.
Because of that.
Yes, because I just miss my phone. Yeah, but we must try. We must try harder to build our families wethu by being in a space nabazali bethu ume kancane nje ngefone yakho and talk to your parents bese uyayi-excuse ke uma isikhathi esifikile.
Cabanga mekuhlule kumfundisi thina sobaniki.
Umfundisi umuntu.
Mekuhlule kumfundisi ukususa ifone esandleni sakhe. Wena who are you ngiyadlala? But yeah, you very right. I think also just ngesikhathi how times have evolved as well. Times have changed. Izinto nje zilula emafonini, and I always say the same thing that you're saying. We see that our kids will never actually enjoy ukula like how we did, but obviously manje there's so much crime, there's a lot that's happening, and I think yonke imndeni, they do also suffer from that ukuthi there's no fellowship ematafuleni. I mean, we fail to take away amafone ey'nganeni zethu nathi. I'm a parent myself. I mean, silawulwe izona iy'ngane zethu, but let's try work on that. But thank you so much for sharing that. For umbukelo sibukayo manje, what would you want them to take out from Isitori Sakho that you've shared today?
Okay, so what I will say is be patient with yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself.
And we suffer from that.
Don't be too hard on yourself. And I just want to say this, nge-faith ukuthi nje, I want to tell you ukuthi la ukhona you are doing well. You have come so far. You are trying, and this is my prayer, and it's a promise from God. Ukuthi God will make it better. God will make it better. Not as quick as we want,
Yes.
but eventually God will make it better. There will be a time la enhlizweni yakho khona where you will have peace empilweni yakho, where you will be able to accept impilo yakho, but don't be too hard on yourself. One step at a time. One step at a time. If you feel like ufuna ukhala, it's okay, but remember to pray to God. Uyena ophayo yethile amandla. Just ask God to give you strength, and God is watching over you. Iplan kaNkulunkulu ngempilo yakho ngeke ihlulekise ukuthi awusenabo abazali. Ngeke ihluleke. God will make it right, and God is with you. Thank
And
you.
I hope you took something ukuthi whether you don't have abazali impilo iyaqhubeka. We just heard a story samfundisi, a very touching story. Thank you so much for sharing this story. Thank you so much for trusting me to facilitate this with you and sitting down with you. I think Nami, I could say throughout the conversation, I walked out with a lot. Bekunzima nami bengazi ukuthi how it feels, but I didn't think ukuthi there's people that suffered more than I had suffered without umzali. I'm always grateful for abazali sontweni. Nami, I'm a child of God, and I'm grateful for the mothers and the fathers that I've gained sontweni. In fact, I didn't actually take it that far ukuthi I should start posting them. I think sengizoqala ukubaposta nami. And also Mfundisi, in advance, happy Father's Day.
Thank you.
I know your daughter Naye, you do have a daughter.
Thank you.
And how has that been with raising your daughter? Abazali bakho bengambonanga, just says Vala.
Yeah, that child has been a blessing to me.
Yeah.
In many ways. That can be a topic for another day, because the child has been a blessing to me, and she has always made things easy for me. After years and years, angikaze ngimshaye, not because ngiyamtotosa noma ngiyasaba. She has never given me a reason ukuthi ngimshaye. So I think I'm grateful to God ngaye and uNkulunkulu engisengathi ngambusisa nje naye aphumelele onke amaphupho akhe. So she has been part of my life, and she has been a comfort empilweni yami, and I'm grateful to God ngalokho. But before we go offline, I just want to say this, ukuthi it's okay to go and seek help. It's okay to go to a psychologist. It's okay to speak to someone. It's okay to open up and speak to someone. I'm a psychologist, abantu ababekho uNkulunkulu, so that we can be able to move silekeleleke in pain and all of that.
Absolutely.
So if you feel good it's too much, get someone, hamba ukhuluma naye, ungabi ashamed, ungayivalele khoneni, don't isolate. Thank you so much.
Usuzwileke. Healing, it's possible. Therapy is the best way to go. Ungayithatha ukuthi umuntu omnyama akayidingi therapy. If you're watching this today and you're a parent, I just want to say happy Mother's Day and happy Father's Day in advance to you. Siyabonga.
Siyabonga.